Hello, hello. It's me again. It's been a while. Helen, also known as Sprite966 everywhere. This is Stitch with Sprite966 on the YouTubes. I've got loads to talk about. It's been, what, 9-10 weeks? Basically since the beginning of lockdown. So much has happened. Not to me, but in the world. Just I don't even know where to start. But let's go on. We'll start with our finished objects. It's lunchy time on the 9th of June. Happy birthday to my cousin. And we'll just get started, I think, because if I don't, I'll just know. I'm surrounded. I did the Waves of Change jacket by Denise Bayron. Where is it? Put that to the front, didn't I? That's frogged. This might be a long one, people. Maybe I have to do it in 2 sections. Anyway, Denise Bayron, the Waves of Change jacket. Oh, got threads. Threads everywhere now. And I've got the snaps. I've had those snaps for weeks and I've still not put them on. I've still not washed it. But I finished it. And I've done that in the John Arbon knit by numbers. I've not got the tags, so I don't know what the colourway is. If I can remember, I'll put it in the notes after that already. People who know me know what I'm like. So anyway, so that's the Waves of Change jacket. Then I got a test knit for Sally Jane Design, Sally Jane Cameron. And she's not, I don't know if she's actually released this yet, but she had the jumper and I already knit the jumper, and as soon as I seen this I thought, oh, I need to knit that. So she was looking for test knitters, so I said to her, because I'm still trying to work out what proper size to knit for myself, so I said I'll knit the 2XL. It's just slightly too big for me, so I will be knitting this again in around about the 48, so that'll be the 1XL maybe. I don't know, I'll tell you. So I don't know when this pattern's coming out, so it'll be the next size June, I think, because that was the 50. So I don't know where the sizes are, Helen. Sorry, I should have been a bit more organised with this. Right, we're there. So the next size down is the XL and it's the 46 inch, so this is the 50, and it's just slightly too big. But I love the jumper, I love knitting the jumper. I knit the jumper for my daughter who's still waiting to get it, and I would recommend this. I love Sally's patterns, or Sally Jane, and this is it. And I knit it in mostly down Sheepy Lane, and this at the end bugger, San Griffin bugger, and it's terrible for pilling, there's cashmere in it. So I did put buttonholes in it, but what I think I'll do, I was going to rip it out and do a weird size, and then I thought, no, do you know what I'm going to do? My niece is a wee bit heavier than me, so I think I'll see if she wants it and she can add her own buttons. So it's just slightly, as I say, I'll go down a size, but I love it, and I definitely will knit it again. And it's got the detail, the same as the sweater, the garter kind of triangle on the sleeves, and so I have been wearing it. So that's that one. City Limits. I got this when it was free. It's now paid for pattern. She done it free for a while. I think it was in April, or was it March? I don't know. But anyway, it's the City Limits Perfect Sweater, and like other people that are heavier than a certain size, the numbers don't add up for the yarn, and I think it's unless you use the yarn she used. But I used, I've got all the tags. I'll show you it first and then I'll tell you what I used. So I've still, it's in the knit side out, and as you can see I've still got tails because I only finished it yesterday. And as you can see, the sleeves are a lot longer in the red colour, and in fact this red colour is not in the bottom of the sweater. I had that as a standby, and as you see I did use it because I ran out of this colour, which was My Mama Knits, but there was only 376 yards, 344 metres in this one, so this was a smaller, and that's in the colour we Eat Me. It was an Alice in Wonderland kind of thing. Oh, I've not got the top one's tag. The top one is, and I've still got a wee bit of that left anyway, is A Bear in Sheep's Clothing in the Tutankhamun, and that one's Sturdy Bear, which is 385 metres, and it's a superwash BFL. So that's the top two colours, and then this colour here is my Mammoth Yarn Studios, and that's Dina from Canada, and the colour be Jenny, who's our friend. I loved that as soon as I seen it. That's when I was still getting yarn free thingy. Then it's Shapeshifter, is this colour here, with the red's in. And then the bottom colour is the Christmas Eve colourway. Yeah, Christmas Eve colourway by Down Sheepy Lane. It was in our, or did I just order the colourway? Was it in our mystery or Christmas Eve box? Anyway, so I'm using up a lot of my Down Sheepy Lane's yarn for sweaters. But I'm liking how it turned out. I've not decided yet. There's an awful lot of ends to sew in, so I might be wearing it on this side because all the ends are in the inside. But it does look nice the other way around as well. And I'll turn it round. As you can see, it's got the detail. I think I'm still kind of like it's inside out. So it's got all the tails here. I think if I'd done it in one colour, when it didn't have to have so many ends to sew in, I'd maybe do it in this end. But I don't know. Anyway, I loved knitting that, and I can see me knitting quite a few more. I might knit the size down again. This is quite big. What one do I do in this one? Oh, I did. Oh, what did it match off? I did the, was it the 52? I think it was the 52. Aye, the 52 inch, which on the chart is the number, what does they have a chart? 52 inch. But I think I'll go to the 48 when I do this again. and where she's got, obviously it's paid for and empty, it's got, it's free, there's a list where you change, and I think I'll slightly do less rows, but if I have to add more colours that's fine, but I'll do less rows before the change, because you're doing like 3 sections with each ball. I'm doing a plain section and then a marbled section. So anyway, get the pattern, it's beautiful, it's lovely. So that's my finished knitting. No, it isn't my finished knitting, I'm a liar. A liar, liar, pants and fire. As I say, it's long since I've done this, you have to give me. I mean, I kept meaning I'm going to podcast, but then I start watching podcasts, as you know what I'm like, and then I find new ones, and then something else will come along, new squirrel, and I have to go and do that, and something else new will come along and I have to go and do that, so I need to stop doing things. So I did the Snuggle Down Kill by Jules Hill. I don't have a pattern here because I've done it that long ago. I think it was end of March. Beginning, no, it must have been April, because the last time my podcast was April, wasn't it? Beginning of April. I can't even remember. So I loved that. I loved knitting with that. And I've got another one planned. I haven't started it yet. I have my pair of socks that I knit in the 2mm needles, never again. Oh my goodness, I like how dense they are compared to the 2.25, but no, I'm just not. I'll suffer with them a wee bit looser. But that's Trailing Clouds, and that's in the Southwold colourway. I do have the Mind the Gap, but I'm glad I finished taking one of my box of socks. I did finish another Wondrous Dishcloth by Jules. So, and that's in the cheapies, however you would pronounce it, Katona cotton. Wee 25g balls, basically that's all you get out the ball. With a wee tag left over in the bright orange. And I have a Hith object, and that's in my own hand dyed, and this is for Gary. I did have another finished object, but I filled it and we cast on. So I did finish the Vineyard, and it was too wee, and I thought the price I paid for the Malabrigo yarn, it wasn't dead expensive, but it's expensive enough for me, and I thought, nah, I'm not wasting that. So it was a nightmare to rip out, but anyway, I was knit for the bottom up and then joined at the sleeve armhole, and then the top part was a pure nightmare to rip out knotting that. I loved knitting it, but so this will be a future knit. So I sewed, made myself a cushion. It was a kit. I never quite got it right. It's not perfect, but it's quite cute, and you get a wee tag to put on it. So I did that. You get all the stuff in and everything to put in it, so I just finished it, sewed it up and put it together. It was not perfect and I had a few mistakes and a few bits and I've had to oversew a wee bit there. But that's the beauty of things that you make for yourself. You can do that. I mean, I wouldn't do something like that and try and sell it, but for me. So that's in the living room and the wee doggies go that way. And I did finish my Luna lapping. Oh, she's so cute. I just love her. And I did the wee dress. not again perfect. And I didn't put buttonholes in, I just stuck snaps on because I'm lazy. And I thought snaps are just as good. And I love this brown material. Like a dress in it myself. But, oh, she's cute. So then when Miss Maggie pattern, so that's for Luna Lapid. Where's my book? What did I do with the book? Oh, I'm so unorganised, it's unbelievable. I had it a minute ago. That's for Seamless Knits. Anyway, so it was Miss Luna Lapin and Miss Maggie. I'm sure I had them a minute ago. Obviously not. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there it's there. I'm so garbage, man. Luna Lapin. And there's a knitted book with these kind of toys, rabbits and badgers and things. I'm thinking about maybe getting that for maybe Christmas or something. Where's Miss Maggie go? That's the cotton twine. There she is. And that's Miss Maggie. I've still to do her feet, her boots. And I didn't put a last up at ribbon in her dress. So I put ribbon in the sleeves and ribbon on the neck. And she was just cute. So I've got the pattern printed out for her wee boots, but I've not actually got her done yet. I've got them done yet. So that's Miss Maggie and Miss Luna. And they just sit up there, keeping each other company with my frog. Or my wee swab family dude. Right, we're getting there. I'll try and put links and things like that, you know. Try, remember I said try. And I'm going to tick off what I've talked about. City limits, as you like it. Users change, snuggle down, wondrous dishcloth, socks. Now I did this, where's my cotton and twine thing now? I ordered this is the March kit for cotton and twine. And it was just a one-off thing, I didn't keep the subscription going. It's just, I think I'll just dip in and out it when I see something I really like and if I've got the money. But anyway, I did it! How cute is that? So I just put a wee bit of card in the back. And that stops you from seeing through. You can still see the threads and things like that, but it's fine. So that's actually my first finished cross stitch. I've got two other ones on, but this is actual finished. It's not perfect. There's a few mistakes, but I know they're there. And if you're looking closely enough, you'll see them. But other than that, no, you only notice. So, quite chuffed with that as well. So it's sitting up there beside my button monster. So it's cotton twine, my cushion, it's Maggie. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is another sewing thing. It's got a project in it now. But this is the normal size finch bucket. And I burnt my cord. Making it for myself and I had used this cord. I'd made a skirt out of it. And oh, catches all the fluffs right enough. It's the thing about cord. But this is massive, this bag. And this is just a finch bucket. I've done the small one. This is just the normal size. It's massive. I've got a full sweater in there. And I got wee labels. Says made with love, and it's got wee love heart on the other side. I'll stick them on a few of my bags and things like that. But cool. I love it. I'll show you the sweater when I'm at works in progress. What else? What else? Right, I think that's everything that I finished. I did finish a book. Well, I finished 2 books. I finished an audio book and I finished a book. Now, this was so comical, this. It was Nikki Winterton of the Sheep and Cheerful podcast, and she was doing a book review a few weeks, 2 podcasts ago, I think it was. Anyway, it was about Debbie McComber, and I thought, I've got one of her books up there. I got it when the co-op was shutting and they were having a 20 pence or something, 25 pence. And here was it, no, the book she was actually reviewing. So I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I couldn't put it down. I was reading it every night. And so thanks very much, Nikki, know that she watches my podcast. So I had to order, I've got another one, I've got something else on Blossom Street one, I've got another book up there, but it's quite far down the list. Somewhere in Blossom Street or something like that, anyway. So I ordered the next book, A Good Yarn, so I've got that, and I just started it. But audio wise, I've done the Shelby's book club. That's Shelby and her mum's Gigi made it, and she was doing a book club, and I thought, oh, that sounds kind of intriguing. So I'm actually listening to it again because I finished it, and it's so good. I would definitely recommend this. I just couldn't stop listening to it, and it's called The Book of Longings. Book of Longings, Sue Monk Kid. And obviously, I'm not a Jesus freak or anything like that, but I love things about that time, and you know, gosh, the terrible hard lives women back in the day. And so I thought, I'm only supposed to read up to a certain chapter or listen up to a certain chapter, but I couldn't stop. I thought, it's so good. It was just one day I just sat here the whole day and just listened to the whole, you know, not the whole book, but listen to the book. Oh, it's so good. The Book of Longings, Sue Monk Kid. And I've got another Sue Monk Kid book up there. Can't remember the name of it, but I got quite a lot of books when the Cove was shutting, and I've just never read them. But anyway, totally loved this. Totally loved the Book of Longings. So, oh, it's a carry on. It's a carry on. I'm doing a wee drink. What did Diet Coke today? I'm on apple and blackcurrant. So how are you all getting on with all that's happening? People are outraged, people are disgusted, people are heartbroken, people are sad, people have died. And not just for the coronavirus. It's times like this I'm so glad I live in Scotland and grew up in Scotland, where all you've really got to worry about is Protestant, Catholic, rich and poor. Basically that's it. That's all I've ever worried about. The next section will be works in progress, because I have a few. And you're probably like yourself, oh, no, I can't take it anywhere at Helen. Stop. Honestly. I shall be going into hospital at some point for an operation. I want to get the flags out and the trumpets out, and I'm so happy. Just it's been a terrible last 2-3 months, women problems wise. It's just drained me completely. Back on iron tablets, back on more tablets. The Marina coil didn't work. Telling you. You know that way. I mean, I just don't go out anyway. That was before lockdown. So nothing much has changed in my life except for I still go to get prescriptions for myself because I can't ask everybody to do everything for me. So I still go for hospital appointments, not that I've had doctor appointments, but anything like that. My tooth broke and I had to file it doing myself with a paper emery board because I couldn't use a metal one because it was on a filling. Oh, I had to phone NHS 24 on a Sunday and they wanted me to go to the hospital, but I thought, no, I'm just going to wait till the Monday to get my own doctor. So I waited till the Monday and my own doctor gave me more tablets to help. And then I got another appointment with the hospital, so I was up there on Thursday, the 4th, and honestly, I could have kissed him. I thought, am I hearing your words right? He doesn't know when it will happen, but I will be getting to hospital at some point, so I'll have a 3-month recovery. But that will not really change much in my life, except for I will not be looking for work at that point. So I'm going to stop it here, and then I'm going to start again, and we'll do works in progress, and we'll do the winner and a giveaway, because I've still got my works in progress, I've still got some podcasts I want to talk about, I've still got the stuff I was making for the shop that's in the shop, so I've still got a few bits and pieces to talk about. So I shall be back and go grab a cuppa, go pause it here, leave it for another day, just do what you feel like. Anyway, see you in a minute. Hello, I'm back. Where to start? I'm going to start with my cross stitch. So I finished my cotton and twine, and I've got to use a magnifying glass because I can't see. So I'm still doing the puffing. I've had this for years. So I'm doing a wee bit on my puffing, and it's in my bag I made years ago out of owly starry fabric, and it's got a wee wooden owl. I can't remember where I got the owl. And it's one of the Q snap frames. It's alright, but I quite like them. A friend of mine doesn't like them. Haven't done any weaving or spinning as pair. So that's my cross stitch. Oh, this room is a absolute gobsmack eyesore. Oh, where did I put the giveaway? Oh, there it's there. So cross stitch is done. Oh, stitching. Stitching. I got a couple of kits because that's just me. So Frills and Froth. I got a kit, so I've just started it because you had to cut the fabric yourself. So the kit fabric's not cut exactly spot on, but it's not bad. So I've still to attach them right round, I just put them on. So I got a kit from another vendor. It was the Frills and Froth. Was it that one? Well, that was the fabric here. I got hexes and the glue pen. And this one was for somebody else. This was a kit. Rachel. If I got the tag in there, Rachel. If I get she's on eBay. It's oh, Rachel something. But I've added a couple of these two here are no, and this one isn't part of the kit. So 1, 2, 3. So there's like an extra one, but I'm just going to keep adding to this one because I've got other 2 kits that I got for fabric here, and I glued them all yesterday. So that's what I was doing yesterday, most of the day, cutting templates and all ready to stitch. So this is my new crazy fad, English paper piecing. Tiny things. I can see the stitches, I'm not that great at it. I'm no, but the eyes, I think, I've got to use the magnifying glass as well. I find it easier with a magnifying glass. But I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe make a cushion, put it in, turn it into a bag. I haven't got a clue. With this one there's four different fabrics. So I've got 4 different, so I might just make a cushion out of this one. You know, a cushion front and then put a plain back on it or something. I don't know yet. As I say, it's just a... So I did get the glue, I didn't stitch, I did the fabric glue pen, but I've run out of glue. It's by Soline, and they're easy to refill, so I'll just need to get some refills. And I did get a biscuit in this kit, the Frills and Frost, and you get a needle, you get pins, and I got a biscuit. I've not had the biscuits yet, so I'll maybe have them for a wee snack in a minute. So this is rabbit holes, but then I'm not in a hurry. It's not like I'm my weeds will have fun when I'm dead. Well, I hate more, I hate you. When did you have to go that stuff for? Just put you under my chair at the minute. Put you under there now. Right. Whippies. I did get the pattern by Jules, So Sweet Violet, the mitt for the soap, and I think I'll love this. I'm going to be knitting lots of these. I need to get some more. Oh, my little basket. And I won this for Crafty Knitter 7 Sue years ago. It was a set of 3, and I love this one. I love this fat chef. And there's 3 or 4 different ones. Pizza, all my favourite foods on there. So I would started it, and that's the sheepies pink. I don't know what colour it is. Does it say a colour on it? No. 518. It's pink. So I've still got, I want to make some of these peek-a-pows. I'm not very good at the crocheting, but I'm going to try. So I've got a brown that I might turn into a peek-a-pow. I've got a purple that will definitely be a soap mat. I've got a blue that will either be a peek-a-pow or a soap mat. And a burgundy or purpley wine. So I need to get some more of the Katonas. And that's in my basket that I love, and I did some knitting in my socks. These are my own, so grew a wee couple inches. Just plain socks, my hand dyed. Gary's other sock, my hand dyed. 2.25mm needles. I've been still knitting on my brother's sock. He will get it for this Christmas. Oh, that's so bad. Shiny, new shiny. I've got another baby cardigan on. I've got 3 baby cardigans on. Oh. I will show you baby stuff because I've not really done much in it. But I want to show you this. Now, where's the pattern? Right there. Now this was what my mother was knitting on. And she had 3 of the triangles done. and she had started the 4th one when she passed away. And it's been sitting for 5 years, almost 5 years, or almost 6 years. Almost 5 years. Waiting for its 4th triangle and then the edging. So it's this white one here. She's done this a few times for different babies throughout time. Junk everywhere. So whatever made me through, it must have been just missing my mother or something, through lockdown I finished the 4th triangle. No, I can't remember which one's mine. I probably could if I looked close enough, because my mother was a beautiful, beautiful knitter. I think it's that one. It's mine. I'm not sure. But, so that's it anyway. So my mother and I were close enough in knitting gauge for it not to make a difference. And everybody keeps saying, what you got to do, you got to give it to somebody that's got a baby or something. No, I'm keeping it for myself. It's going to be a hug for my mother when I'm an old woman. So, I absolutely love it. So I have got the edging started, and it's going to take me a long time. So I thought even if I just done 10 rows, it's 10 row, 12 row every day. If I do one every day, it will get finished. So I've started the edging. And it's in well, she changed her name to Black Horse, but she was Me, My Dog and Some Yarn, and I won this. And I thought it's a perfect size for that wee thing, because I remember my mother, obviously she's done this a couple of times, and I remember she used to get, when it get bigger and bigger, she'd roll it into like a big cake, and it would just sit on her knee and she'd be knitting away on the wee needles, and it was just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So this is perfect size, and it's quite summery and bright. And this is this basket's from when I went to with Amanda. Amanda, do you remember? Amanda's wee shutter monkey. And we went to Chester for the Louisa Harding trunk show. And the two of us went down, and I bought this down there. Me and my orange. Me and Gigi should get on well. Well, aye, she suits the colour better than me. It's mine. Us peely wally people can't get away with orange as much as darker tone colour. Anyway, so I'm loving that. And I thought after almost 5 years, a bit time. Right, so what else am I knitting on? Oh, ranunculus. Right, is it Midori Hiroshi? So it's a ranunculus. And I'm thinking about doing that in a worsted weight as well, because you can use worsted weight merino. So I'm doing it in a lace weight, and it's the Knit Picks Shadow Autumn Hair, and it's rich, kind of reddy brown, kind of orangey. Oh, it's just lovely, just an autumn in a nutshell. And I've already knit a cardigan in that, and at the, what was that cardigan? It was Sally Jane pattern. Whisper something, I think. But anyway, so I'm on the band, the rib at the bottom. So I'm on the rib at the bottom, so it's coming on slow as lace weight. So, and it's in my fringe bag. Then the cardigan that I ripped out is now becoming the Bly, and it's a Barocco, and I think it's Amy Christophers who designed the pattern. It's free on the Barocco website. Found it on Ravelry. So, and this is what I've got done so far. I just had a cast on crazed, and so it's full of all little round balls of ripped out cardigan. That was my vineyard. So it's going to be fun sewing that up, sewing all the ends in, and that's in a bag I made myself. Honestly. Now where did I put that pattern? I have got something else started, but I don't know what I've done with the yarn. That's very strange. What was I put it in? Did I put it as it in this one? I've got bags everywhere. It might be in this one. It is. So this is the for the seamless knits. Seamless knit sweaters in 2 weeks. And I've decided it's going to take me longer than 2 weeks, right enough. So I'm doing the Shelter Cove. I'm fascinated with V-necks at the minute. I want V-necks. So I'm using yarn I got, was it last year? Well, I think it was last year I got it. And it's Wendy Purity. So it's a blown yarn. Sort of like the Wool Folk Love, but no, it's expensive. So I have got another sweater quantity in that, and I'm not sure. I'll see how this knits up and see what I want to knit with it. But I'm loving it so far. I've no joined yet for the in the round. And that's in a bag by, thank God for bags, Sheila. I haven't heard from her for ages. I don't even know. She's not been on Instagram or nothing. So I hope she's alright. But I love that. It's my lilies. It's lily season. So also in my large finch, I'm knitting this cardigan again. Andrea Mowry, Knits, Comfort Fade, Comfort Fade Cardi. And I'm knitting it knit picks. Right, I don't know if any of the tags are there. There's not many pockets in this thing. It's just a DK weight, 100% merino wool for knit picks, and it's 246 yards for 100 grams. And these are all colours I dyed myself. So I'm starting with the grey. I made a mistake, I had to rip a few rows back. So I'm actually doing the fade this time. The last time I didn't do a fade, I just did a straight colour. So then I'm going into the yellow, and then I'm going into the pink, then I'm going into the lilac, then I'm going into the light grey, and then it will go to the Air Force blue. So I think that'll be lovely. So I dyed these all myself. I dyed a purple one, but I overcooked it and it felted. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this turns out. And it's knitting my 4.5, is it 4.5 ones? I think it's 4.5, and that's my Addies, my favourite needles. They don't poke you as hard as some of them, because I found even the Addy lace, because I've got the click set, and my old skin's getting thin, you see, so bleedy all the time. I keep poking myself sharply, so I'm afraid me and sharp needles will go on. But yeah, I can knit with the signature one's fine, except for the 2.5mm, because they're piercing, they're like little devil needles. So that's that. What else? As I said, I've got my socks and other socks, and I've got other things in bags up there that I haven't actually knit on for a couple of weeks, so I'm not showing you anything. But this, I had this back out knitting on this. It's not grew much, but it's grew a wee bit. And that's my Beach Days wrap by Tracy Miller. I should get it finished maybe for the autumn. So I love that. I frogged a few things. And that's in Wool and Vine. Beehive Yarns, Down Sheepy Lane, and Tree Liz Knits. Tree Liz. I've got the tags all in there. So I'm really enjoying this, and it's knitting my signatures. So, and it's in my Luna Pie bag. That was Michelle for not knit, it's his fault. She showed this off. This is when I had money to spend. And didn't mind getting caught with customs. Well, didn't mind getting caught with customs, but I still do it. Excuse all the hairs and everything. But I do love my bags. But I need to stop buying them. Well, I'll stop buying them because I can't afford them anyway. No pennies. So, what's in here? What's in here? That's the wee thing. This is a new shawl I want to start. It's done with 3-ply, so I want to do it. It's like a harp. My mother's knit that before, so that's for when I finished mother's shawl. So that's the future knit. And that's just, oh, that's a pattern I bought, the wee bra bag. I seen it on Down Sheepy Lane. I haven't made it up yet, but I bought it because I thought it was so cute. So I bought that pattern. So, knitting with them. So just put you there the new. What else did I want to show you? So that's all my, oh no, I need to show you. I have Dawn and Jeanette. Gosh, I went a blank there. I was watching you this morning as well, Jeanette, your Arctic Legs. So they're doing a make along a mal. And so far, this is what I've got. It's wee bits and pieces, right? And it came as a kit in this magazine. I'd asked Gary he was going shopping. I see he does the shopping, I don't go. And I'd asked him, I was in the mood for a cross stitch magazine, but he couldn't find a cross stitch magazine. Because sometimes Morrison's and that don't have great selection of magazines. But he found this one. And magazines are getting so expensive, £9.99. And it's the Let's Get Crafting, Knitting and Crochet all in one. So it's this wee bird here. I tried to start a crocheted one with for having it, so I thought I'll knit one just to start with. It's so cute. So I'm hoping to get that finished for the end of the month to join in the mal with Dawn for Dawn's Days, Dawn's Days, and Jeanette for Crafty Creations. Oh, that seagull, I want that seagull pattern. I hate seagulls as well. Blooming horrible birds, we've got hundreds of them around here. And but the knitted seagull is amazing. Poor thing's got no knees, Jeanette. So this is what I'm making, and yeah, all the yarn came in a kit. So you got the needles. The needles were rubbish, so I got rid of them. They weren't even worth getting away to anybody. And look at my bag. For all us oldie podcast watchers, anybody that's an oldie and has been watching podcasts for more than 5 years will know who this is. Oh, I love Diane. I miss Diane and the bullies. Knittables. You can ask the Bakery Bears, if you've watched the Bakery Bears, who Diane from Knittables is. Anyway, so that's another thing on the go. I was going through all my bags and changing them, so I forgot about this one and I thought, oh, I love that. So I'm joining girls, I just having to get out and done. Don't know if they even watch, but anyhow, cast on another pair of socks. Oh, the other books I was talking about in the first half. So it's Debbie McCormick, A Mother's Wish, and that's for that series. And then the Sue Monk kid book that I found is The Mermaid Chair, so I don't know what that's about, so once I read it I'll give you a shout and tell you what it's all about. Right, the giveaway, go and do the giveaway. Oh, I'll do my magazine first. So did the clangers come with that or that? I'm not sure if it was the toy magazine the clangers came with. And this is the... I've done a subscription with this Knit Now because it was for 3 months for £6. And then I'll cancel it obviously when it goes up to the full price. So I've still got another 2 months to get. So that was a bargain. So, and the clangers, who can resist a clanger? Still need to knit a clanger. I'm surrounded. So the giveaway, who won the giveaway? Do you remember this giveaway for 8 weeks ago? People, get a mouse. You got a scissor pouch. And then there's a necklace, like this, but the brass colour. Then, what else is in here? And you get some stitch markers and a badge. I'll just open that, it's got a wee tin. Oh, that smells amazing, that mouse. So I've just been putting things inside things. I'm just going to ship it on the one bag. And then that's the necklace. I did have them for sale for a while, but nobody was interested, so I thought I'll just do them as giveaways. Just something nice. It was on Knitty McPurley, I noticed it. And I thought, well, I'll give it a go. But I'm not as popular as these people, so we tried. Oh, mouse goes in last, so that goes in there. And then mouse goes in. I think I'll take mouse out. So what have I got in here? Oh yeah, so it's a bag in a bag. So that's a kind of like a pencil case, or for like larger DPNs or here, whatever. And then you've got the little bag. It's quite nice. It's actually quite no bad giveaway. So that went inside that. So I thought I'll just put it all in there. And I'm going to that tin out and put it in there. Put the mouse back in. So I'll put that in a bag and send it off to Laurie Worth. And I have got a picture because I did it a few weeks ago because I was going to podcast a couple of weeks ago. So I did take a photograph. I done the YouTube comment picker and it picked Laurie. So Laurie Worth, get in touch. I think I've got your address, but I'm not 100% sure, Laurie, so private message me or email me at sprite966@msn.com, and I'm trying to think, that's probably the best one to get me on. Or will I use my Yahoo? No, sprite966@msn.com, or DM me on Instagram or Ravelry. I'm still on Ravelry, I just don't really do much in it. Anyway, so you're the winner. So, podcasts up next, and no, I'll do my couple of acquisitions. I think I've got enough time. So I did buy the kits for the sewing. So the only yarn I've got in the last few months is 2 mini skein kits. I got 2 mini skein kits. This one's from Mama Bear, and it's an amethyst fade, and it's a sparkly sock, and she's on Etsy. And then I did get the elderflower stitches, what was it called again? It's the faded rainbow. It came in a wee box, and look, it's tied up with a bow, and it's just beautiful. I just couldn't take it out. So you get lilac and green, yellow and pink and blue. So it was very popular. I think quite a lot of people wore it. When I seen it, I was like, I don't care if I'm skin, I'm getting it. He smokes in his vodka. I'm getting my mini skeins. So, hello again, my lovely people. I think I've still got some new followers, or friends, or viewers, or just whatever. So, welcome. Have fun. I'm the worst podcaster. Right, so I thought, seeing it's been ages, I'm going to do another giveaway, especially with this sadness in the world. So sad. So I had made some bags. I'll show you them in a minute for my shop, and I'd got new labels. So I just loved this one so much. I thought, do you know what, I'm going to give this one away. So I put the label on the outside to see if I liked it. I wasn't sure. So it's Sprite 966 Creations in black and silver. And it's flowery love hearts. Well, obviously my beads. I love my beads. I'm making new beads coming as well. And it's got pockets, 2 pockets. Oh no, this is the one that's got like a pen pocket, a couple of pen pockets, and another wee pocket. So it's got a pocket, it's got pockets. Box bottom, interfaced with that fusible fleece. Oh, threads everywhere, oh, honestly. But the label went on, I think, back to front. It's got a handle. So I was just kind of faffing about with the bags, see what I could come up with that I was a wee bit different, but so I just thought, I'm going to keep that and give that one away. It feels a bit crinkly. I think that's just the glue, but it's nice and soft, you know. So you get the bag, and I was going through my stash, and I just thought, what would people like? And oh, this is luxurious. And I thought, it needs to be knit, it needs to be knit, and it's something beautiful. So this is the Wool Hunter. I got this ages ago, and it's called Sequin in the Slinky Sock, and it's 50% merino, 50% tencel, 100 grams, 400 meters. It's obviously hand wash. So I don't know if Jan dyes anymore or what, but anyway, I just thought, how appropriate. Send the love. So, this one's giveaway is this. I hope you like it. So to enter this, you just need to put in the word love. It's somehow, anyhow, into the YouTube comment. Cardi, my giveaways on YouTube for my YouTubers, and so you just need to put in the word love. And if you put in the word love, when I go to pick out the comments, I'll just put in the word love and it'll pick out. So don't put in I love you or this, I love you or that. Just the only reason you put in the word love is for this giveaway. Okay, people? So you can say, I like your this or I like your that, but if you want to enter the giveaway, just say love. Or will it be spread love? No, just love. Anyway, enough of that. Soppiness. So good luck. That'll be going out so well next time I podcast. Could be 2 months. Right, this is what I was making. I kept one of these bags to myself. I've got it in another room. So anyway, so this is it's got a handle. It's patchwork or patchy. The front and back are the same. Do you know, just love the farm, guys. Wee bit of seaside, anchors upside down right enough, but it always reflects in my prices because I'm not the best, you know what I mean. I don't think I'll be doing much more. So anyway, this is more like you can put your journal. It does hold a couple of skeins. It's got a big pocket inside. No box bottom, just straight, so you can put your cross stitch kits in, and that's what I've kept one for, my smaller cross stitches. So they've got this one. Oh, do you know, I just love this bag. This is just a big pouch, it's got a handle again, it's got my wee, what one's on that one? That's a Sprite, that's Sprite on the Moon, and this has got the Scottish thistle, and it's got a big pocket, gingham, and they're all interfaced with that fusible fleece. This is a two-tone, so the back's completely... Now there is a couple of mistakes, as I say, the prices will reflect, and I had to double stitch because I wasn't liking. And it's got gingham. The pocket, I think the pocket always matches the, apart from that one it's gingham, the back, I think these kind of bags. So again, no box bottom, so you could use it for pyjama, you use it as a pyjama case. Another one, it's got the thistle, it's got flower on the back. Look, there's a bit of the love heart for the giveaway. Oh, there's a bit in that one as well. These were fun to make, and it's got two pockets. I split that into two because it was such a big pocket, so there's two in there. Again, no box bottom in these ones. There is some with box bottom coming up. And it's got strawberries. On the inside. The polka dots, that's one big pocket. Again, cross stitch, journal, embroidery, knitting. It just won't sit flat. It does when it's got stuff in it, if you know what I mean, but and it's polka dots. Is that all the scrappy ones? Aye. I do have a couple of needle scissor keepers. What's inside? That's blue. It's just light blue. And that's gingham. So I've got 4 of them. Then I've got my wee sock bags, or one skein bag. I think you can get 2, but I'm going to get much room in. So I've got a pocket inside. It's got carabiner. And the tag for the black tags on the inside in these ones. Inside. Just trying to see. I'm not sure I actually like these ones. But anyhow, threads everywhere. Box bottom. Shawl sock size. So I've got this one. They're all up and thing. They're just no great photograph because I'm not going out to any expense for people want my stuff. They can get it. If they don't, they don't. I'll eventually do giveaways and things like that if nobody buys them. Give them to friends for presents. So this one's got this pen or needles, crochet hook. Some of them, they've all got pockets in, but some of them are red, and it's just the polka dots inside. Drawstring, puffy, fusible fleece. I'll get the wee carabiner, or it's not carabiner, Helen, it's a lobster clasp for stitch markers or anything cutesy. These are all the same size, maybe a couple of centimetres. This has got a double pocket, sheeps in the inside. How cute is this bag? Little handle. I've run out of fat fusible fleece, so there'll be nothing else getting made till some of these get sold, and I love this one. Let's get the purple. Is that just got one pocket? No, it's a double pocket. Or is that this? No, double pocket. So, as I say, these are all up in the shop. That's Sprite 96 Creations, 966 Creations on Etsy. I've got a link in my YouTube and on my Instagram. And that's got a different handle and thing because I think it must have been running out of fabric or something. It's got one pocket inside, and the labels are all on the inside. All box bottoms, they're all the same pattern. Then we've got this lovely wee cutesy blue one. That's a double pocket as well. And I love this. I found this wee thin cord on Amazon. I just thought, you know, it's perfect for bags. So it's like rope. And then the bee. And it's got a different on the outside. So that's all my weirds. There's been no new yarn dyed. I have got some yarn there, but I want to show you this. Everybody's going on about these journals and things like that now. I started these years ago, 2015 I think. 2015, 2016, I never get much done. But I'd started, you know, basically what everybody else is doing. And I just wished I took photos because I've got the photos at end. So that's the only thing that I've got the date and what I used. That was Ginger Twist Studio and Dye for Yarn. October I finished that. I was the Scully cardigan from my mother. I gave it to my sister. This is February. Oh, I loved that. I think I still wore that actually. Or did I give it away? No, I think somebody bought that. Socks. So I'm going to restart doing this again. I've got some things that I've just put by and never really done anything with. January 2016. So it's good to look back on some stuff. So the last one was 2016 that I put in this. And how cute is that? But how cute is that? Let's get googly eyes again. So I'd also started doing it with my postcards. We'd done in my group years ago. We had done a postcard swap. I didn't even put the date down. This was a postcard picture. It's not a postcard somebody sent to me. And what I was doing was we'd done a postcard swap for all over the world. And I've got my... I wished I had only done a slight bit of glue in it, but I've glued the whole thing down, so I can't really see who they're for. I think I've put some up that... So I've got Rhode Island, Barcelona. You see, they're good. New Jersey. Nice wee things to have, but this was a friend's, somebody in this thing, their grandsons, on a postcard. My name was Clark at the time. I was married to Andrew then, so I had Clark Tower. Somebody sent me that. That's around Northumberland. Pennsylvania. Oh, I love to go to Pennsylvania. Ohio. As I say, it's all over the world. So, and I've still got something to put in. And thank you cards and things like that, you know, that people sent me. And I just thought, I really need to get back to doing that. So I've got this to do, that one to do. And then I'd started, like for people that I'd bought stuff for. So, bought Bags by Awesome Granny, A Yarn Story, Fibre Nymph Dye Works, Fishknit, Nicole Mendez, Natural Dye Studio, Fishnits, a couple of alpha fishnits. The Sunny Shaw, this was like stitch markers. Then it was Rolags, the Woolly Ferret. I still wear my socks for the Woolly Ferret. There were Maribo socks, Solstice Yarns, Rosy Retro, and I have got this wee pouch full of different business cards. I got that, somebody made that for me. So, do you know what I mean? And it's just gives you kind of wee memories and things like that. So I'm going to get back into doing that. And then I did get some stickers for Rachel for Sorry Me. Oh, did I talk about the podcast yet? I haven't talked about the podcast. I wanted to talk about that wee thing. So podcasts. 3 that's new to me. First one was Needles at the Ready with Kevin and Ray. They're amazing. They're a married couple and they live in Connecticut. They've got 11 episodes and I really like they did a live one, it was brilliant. And then there's the Covert Knits, and that's Abigail, and I think it's Nebraska she is. Don't quote. And she's got 10 episodes and she's fabulous. And then there's the sisters Frivolous and Frugal. They've got 15 episodes. Miss Penny and Miss Dawn, and they're in the Midwest. I think we're about Chicago, Wisconsin, we're about that kind of area. I'm thinking. I think they're in different states, and then they had Denise join them. But fabulous people. So yeah, I think I've actually spoke about everything. Again, just the sadness in the world. It's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see. I mean, and I think it's nowadays, like, obviously this has been going on since slavery days. And my mother brought, God rest her, my mother brought us up, and, you know, she says to us, you know, because we obviously had Roots and things like that at the time, you know, came on TV, and oh my God, that miniseries was amazing. So if nobody's ever seen it, because obviously, you know, different times and things like that, go watch Roots or read the book. It's about Alex Haley family, and that was an eye-opener. Absolutely eye-opener for us when we were young. But my mother brought us up to, you know, they were just cooked a wee bit longer. And I remember, as I said before, I used to always buy the black babies, the wee photographs for the nuns. And I regret that much that my mother, she bought me a black doll, a black baby. So I had my own black baby. And but it's so funny how things change, because I remember years ago you couldn't call people black, that was bad. Or if you called them coloured, it was bad. You don't know what to do. So you can't do right for doing wrong. But I just can't imagine no being able to get, sending your kids out and worried sick that they might get beaten or killed, or just because the colour of their skin. I just cannot. I can't put it into words. It's horrific. You know what I mean? So I mean, I can understand why they say white. I mean, I'm not privileged. I'm not privileged, but I have got white privilege, because I know I can go. I know I can go and no get beat up just because I'm white. So as an eye opener, and it does make you think. Unfortunately, I'm not in this position to be donating or things. If I get some sales in my shop, I'll certainly be donating some of that to some kind of help. It's soul destroying. I mean, God gave man free reign, you know, free choice. Sometimes you think to yourself, just take it back, take it back. And anyway, everybody hope my operation comes through quick. I'm so excited. Oh, do you know what I forgot to show you? My pal. Oh, I think it's going to rain. It's a bit veg patch. This is strawberries. This is a garden. Tomatoes. Right, we're going out the front now. We're going out the front. For the kitchen. Hello. Back at the front. Just a wee bit of the flowers and what's been going on. Got some pots. Got some baskets up. My lollies are about to open. How cool. The black lace. Hello. Neighbour's wee boy. Sweet peas. And some lupins, cosmos. That same flower's open and shut. Oh, excuse me. Video. It's me. Sorry, I had to come back to show you this. And the wee drop of garden stuff. Right, my friend Pamela went online sometime in lockdown, and she went on to Tribe Yarn's website and she bought herself, she splurged on herself and she bought herself a kit. And she came up to me and she's like, I've got something for you. And she gave me in this bag. So it opens up and then there's this pattern. It's Pretty Things by Stephanie Pearl McPhee. And then inside was this little leather case. Oh gosh, it smells so good. And when I opened this, I was like, oh my god, let's get yarn in it. She got herself the exact same thing, except for her yarn's a kind of winey purple. Was it winey purple? I can't remember now. But it's what's it called? Muskox fibre. My goodness, I've never felt anything so soft. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So I think we're going to cast on at the same time in about, I think it's around about the 1st of July we're doing a knit along. But wow, I could not believe it. And I was gobsmacked. She said I couldn't order it without ordering you one. So I was like, wow. So yeah, it was just, I'm still gobsmacked, I can't believe it. It's so beautiful. Anyway people, it's now back at 5, I've been for a sleep. My usual. I'll still be in bed at 9 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to get dinner. And get this uploaded. It's still Friday, June the 9th. Friday. It's Tuesday. Friday. Told you. No safe to be left alone. Anyway, get some knitting done and get this all put together and uploaded. Bye guys, see you in a fortnight.